Hey folks, it's Jim. I got some new fenders for the rad Rover. These are by company called Farway. Just got them on Amazon, $14.99 I believe, with Prime delivery. Kept it low cost, allowed me to order 2 sets because, well, I think the front is perfect for its coverage because I'll have the SKS that'll come up to about here, right, like on my other videos as you've seen, to protect the bike down in the control area and the battery area. So that I'm very happy with, and you can look at them from the front. They look pretty nice. Everything went on well. I didn't use their mounting bracket. I simply mounted it to the fork brace, and that was very simple. Let me show you the rear. The rear has 2 adjustments, so you can quickly, if you want to change and drop your fender, pretty easy to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to extend my fender out about this far, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that in a second with my second set. That's why I ordered 2 sets. But something else, if I'm just mountain riding, dirt riding with other bikers, I can flare the fender up, which I like the sport look of this anyway for riding in the dirt. And then the brake light and tail light is still visible for people biking behind me, which is really nice. So I don't need to extend it back out here like I was going to have to when I put my rack on. So if I don't have the rack on the bike, I can go mudding or whatever and just flare the fender up and the brake light's still visible. That's kind of a nice feature that I really like. But let me show you real quick. And this was easy to get on. You're going to mount the light behind the frame for the fenders, and then washer in front and back, and then I just slid the bolt through and connected it all together, and it's excellent. It's holding really good. Look at that. I can really wrench on it, and it seems to stay right in place perfect. Actually helps keep the light even more stable than they were before, in my opinion. And let me stop right here and say a disclaimer. You alone are responsible for the safety of your bike and the modifications that you make. So while I'm doing this, my disclaimer is do this at your own risk, because I don't know what kind of safety problems could occur from putting aftermarket gear on a bike, okay? So that is my disclaimer. Do this at your own risk, because I don't know what the safety specs are. But for me, I feel pretty comfortable with it. Now let me show you what I mean, how I'm going to extend that back fender. And these come off really easy. I like that. And matter of fact, when you get these set to the way you want, I recommend super gluing these screws, okay? That's what I would recommend, like you would any other bolt setup, right? You know, if you got anything that's going to experience a lot of vibration, you're going to want to super glue your bolts and nuts and all that, or do whatever you want. That's just what I do so that I don't worry about vibration and losing pieces on the road from assemblies, especially assemblies like these that are coming from China, and we don't know, you know, long term how things are gonna hold up, do we? And we can also replace the bolts probably. Let me show you by doing this, and hopefully it's in the camera. If you'll see, these fit together really nicely like a puzzle. So what I can do is extend, or I can put this under and extend this way, right? So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to extend my tail fender out about that far. Is what I'm going to do in the end. And I'm going to use, see how they fit together just really nicely like that? And then you can just start sliding it back to wherever you want, or you can go over the top, depending on how you want to look, right? So here we can get a really nice fit, and then we can just start bringing it back. At least that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it a shot. I'll let you know how it works out. You could do it like this. The other rear fender I think is going to fit even more even better inside of here. So I may just double up 2 rear fenders. What I originally tried was just this front small piece to extend it, and that fit even better than this one because it's not as high as this, okay? So the front fender is much lower and fits perfectly along this, which was really nice, and that gave me a little more extension. But I'm thinking I want to go even further. So, and what I think I'm going to use is the other back fender. We'll see when I get there. But if nothing else, I'll just use this very front short piece to extend the tail of the bike. Because notice how low that is compared to this. Okay, the rise here is much lower than the rise here on this piece here. So just keep that in mind. But I'm going to try it and we'll see how it looks. If nothing else, I'm going to get this piece to extend off the back of my main fender. And we'll see how all that works out. But anyway, I hope you like these. These are Farway. Again, just Farway. $14.99 on Amazon. I like the look of them. And with the SKS Mud X's, I'm going to have some good coverage. And most of all, my racks will be covered. And that's what I'm very much concerned about, making sure that my racks don't get soaked. Because the bike's pretty durable. It comes without fenders, so I imagine they designed it to tolerate water. Not constantly, but a little bit here and there. So, and most people don't complain that Rad's had any failures, so I appreciate that as well. And again, do this at your own risk. These are aftermarket parts. I don't know what the safety is on this stuff or what it could do to the bike or whatever. So, you know, again, do this at your own risk. This is just what I'm doing to dress up my Rad, my 2019 Rad for my long trip. So anyway, hope you're all doing well and enjoying your day. Yeah, I think I've covered everything. Yep, adjustments, the modification that I'm going to make. Yep, I think I got it covered. Anyway, Jim out.